Hey everybody, it's Jackie Bolin here from ESLspeaking.org. So today I'm going to talk about my top 5 ESL activities for teens. Coming in at number 1 is running dictation. So this is a classic ESL activity that works well for just about any grammar point, vocabulary set, any level. It's active, fun, and that's why it's number 1 on my list. All right, the way it works is that you can find or write a conversation that hits your grammatical point or vocabulary set. And then cut it into sentence by sentences and paste it around the classroom at various points on the walls. Put students into pairs, and one person is the reader and they run around the classroom reading it, and then they have to remember it's the sentence and come back to their partner who's sitting down. They dictate it to that person who writes down the sentence. When they have finished completing all the sentences around the classroom, I say like there's 8 sentences, make sure you have 8 sentences on your paper. The two people can come together and then they can put the conversation together into the correct order. So the first person with a cohesive conversation with like a certain number of, fewer than a certain number of errors, I always specify that at the beginning, is the winner. All right, the second one is board games. So I love to play board games in real life, so that's why I like to use them in my ESL classes as well. The good news is that it's super easy to make your own board game for any kind of grammar point. Some of the best ones are the present perfect, the simple past, giving advice using should or shouldn't. Anyway, there's a million. There's a million situations in which you can use board games. I will put the link down below in the show description um, for board games, so you can see how to make your own and some advice and some tips for that. All right, number 3 are surveys. Surveys are one of those activities that can really energize a class because they get the students up out of their seats, moving around the class, talking to a variety of different students. And yeah, they're also great because they cover all 4 skills and they can be used for just about any grammar or vocabulary. It's also similar to board games, super easy to make your own in just a few minutes. So click down below in the description and you can find out all the details about that. All right, next is vocabulary auction. So this is an activity that does take a little bit of preparation time, but it's totally worth it to do at least once or twice in the semester because students love it. Oh, sorry, that's my cat Lucy, who's super loud. Anyway, vocabulary auction. So make up some sentences that have the target grammar or vocabulary in them, and then cut them out word by word. Put students into groups and give them a certain amount of money, and then they have to bid on words that they think will help them make the grammatically correct sentences. At the end of the auction time, there is a trading time, so students can trade with other teams to get some words that they think might help them. And then finally, the team with the most number of correct sentences is the winner at the end. All right, next one, charades or Pictionary. So charades is acting and then Pictionary is drawing. But this is a great way to review new vocabulary. So I'm sure you played these games before. You have to act out or you have to draw a secret word or phrase and then your team has to guess what those are. All right, so that's it. That's my top 5 ESL activities for teenagers. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and also be sure to check out the full blog post. I think I have something like 30 or 32 ESL games for teens, so there's a whole bunch more ideas out there at the blog post. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.